Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. Today we're going to be talking about the rare and elusive, well, I don't know how rare it is to be honest, but the Ghostbusters Mini-Pufts. This came from the Plasma series, and I think this is a couple years old now, but we're going to show you a few other things that go along with it that are kind of cool, kind of relevant, sort of maybe. Maybe not when you're watching this video, but we'll see. We'll see. I think these are kind of cool and, pretty neat concept to the, a good, addition to the Ghostbusters universe. But let's take a look. So they come in a package that I'm fond of, so you know you're not getting a Baroness or a crappy figure that you don't want. What can I say? There they are. And you can get a whole army of these little bastards if you want to. I didn't. I was lucky to get this one. But pretty neat. Very simple packaging. And we'll take a look at them. And these are pretty simple action figures too, and that's okay. It's all about how they look on my shelf sometimes. Get out of here. And they come in a very nice sturdy tray there to hold them. And actually a little art that they. I always appreciate this little background art that probably took somebody weeks to do, and you look at it for 5 seconds and you're like, cool, in the garbage, whatever, bye. Now the puffs themselves, there's 3 of them, but they come with 3 other heads, with army building in mind. And we're going to have a little bit of army building with these, so to speak. But not many. Sorry, one day I'll figure out how to not do that so loudly. But I'm sure a lot of you are fast forwarding. Haha. Alright. Alright, so first let's look at these other heads. We got this lovely little fella being naughty, sticking his tongue out. Yeah, it's kind of smirky, kind of I just threw my buddy in the blender face. And then you got the oh boy, I shouldn't have ate so many marshmallows. I'm about to puffed face. And let's look at the figures themselves. And the head that came on this guy is like, oh, look at that. We can be s'mores. Now I thought these were going to be kind of, like the Pillsbury Doughboy or something, where you could just like kind of squish them or mash them, but nope, they are solid plastic. Head moves okay. And it's on a ball joint. You can wiggle it around. And his arms move up and down. And, oh, that's it. So, 3 points of articulation. For a simple little guy. But that's okay. That's okay. But, pretty cool. Alright. Next guy is actually a little different. This guy has his right foot going forward. This guy has his left foot going forward. And instead of an open hand, he has a kind of C grip hand there. And he has the, oh, I don't like that face. Like, oh, what's going on? Who's been farting in here kind of face. I don't know. There's that guy. And the last guy, well, there's the happy little fellow. It's kind of what you think of when you think of Mr. Stay Puft. You think of the kind of happy sailor in New York trying to get laid face. And he's got a thumbs up, you know, he's trying to catch a cab. It's pretty easy to catch a cab in New York. We don't really have cabs anymore where I live. It's all Uber, but anyway. So there's these three guys. And again, you can switch out the heads. Like, let's just do that just for the heck of it. This guy's head off. And put the boo-boo face on him. So that's how that goes. And I'm gonna put it back. And I'll take this one guy. Give him a different head. And his friend approves. This is kind of just for me making sure that they're not broken. Alright, and it works. This last one's kind of a tight fit. Maybe that's why he's making that face like, oh, get my head on there. But I want to keep them with their original heads for now. Now, I only got one pack of these. However, some of you know I got the HasLab Proton Pack, which, you know, that came with some Mini-Pufts. So, was this guy, who's got the yay face, kind of similar to this. Yeah, I think it's the same face. So it's this guy, but toasted. And he looks like a toasted marshmallow. So, yeah, so cool. Whoops. And they do fall down just like they do in the movies. All silly. Yeah, this is why I wanted to keep the original heads on them, because they match these guys' heads. So, yeah, they're just basically the same set, but burned. But I think it looks good. I think that little burn on them looks really neat. Did a good job painting that. It really looks like a roasted marshmallow. And the last guy is the woo! I sure am burned. Good Lord, look, I got suntan. Goodness gracious. I look like a burnt waffle. And he is just this guy, but burned. And they also came, with some additional heads, and they're the same heads. Just a little burned. But that burn looks really good. They did a good job. And I know somebody's going, well, it's HasLab, it better be a freaking good job. So just drop the head. Yeah, but, you know, they didn't have to put this in there. They did, and it looks good. Where's the other head? I must have dropped this guy. Anyway, that's all the burned heads. And they look neat, man. They really look like marshmallows. And, you know, they're not too big. They are with their daddy, Mr. Stay Puft, and, you know, is the one that he kind of lights up, which, you know, is not in scale with anything, but it's a neat toy. I think I got it on clearance for Target a couple of years ago or something, just because. I really want that one really big Mr. Stay Puft that I forget who made, but it's like a couple feet tall and still not quite in scale with the regular figure line, but pretty cool. Also, in case you don't know the scale of that, let's see, here he is next to Captain Rex. I know it's an odd comparison, but why not? And let's see, here he is next to a 3 3/4 inch vintage Star Wars figure. So that should tell you about how big they are. Not too big. I mean, they are what they are. I mean, the scale is really what they would be in real life, I think, when Paul Rudd is messing around with them in the Wally world. So what do you think? Did you get these guys? Have you seen Frozen Empire yet? I go see it tomorrow, so I don't know when this video comes out. I'll probably have seen it by the time you're watching this. So anyway, enough of that. I'll let you guys go, and we'll let these guys throw one back with me. And until next time, we will see ya.